You need to deal with yourself first.
I'm so...
Welcome aboard.
What can you tell me about the Shevchenko?
Well, as you can see, she's a bit of a wreck. But a ship doesn't have to be pretty. It just needs to stay afloat. Here on the Shevchenko, you can buy supplies, take a breather, and wait out an emission. The Skurdovska's a lot comfier, but as long as my select.
Black kilos keep landing in
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
dogs. I think they're hauling in the survivors from
Do you know anything about Clear Sky?
It used to be a faction.
guinea pigs.
They were searching for the ways of the zone, but they got lost. They're gone now. Their base is still out there, and that's for the best.
I'm looking for a guide to Clear Sky.
Wanna hear a story? Nah, don't know. I used to be a guide. It's true. I figured I was leading people around the zone. What kind of mistakes does a stalker make, huh? You can mess up your detector, you lose your loot.
I need a guide, not a gig as a therapist.
You're a mean one, Mr. Skiff. But at least you're honest. I'm not taking you anywhere. You need Nimble. The last time I saw him was with Trevor. The Sultan hired the hunter to kill mutants in the swamps. I just sent you the coordinates of that ass.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, you're gonna scare all my game away. You're making more noise than a pseudo-giant. Get to the observation post on the double, and quit stomping around like that.
Hey, trying to ruin my hunt, are you?
I hear you used to work with Nimble.
I sent him to a snort cave. All he had to do was hit a button. I haven't heard any explosions yet.
Can you give me the coordinates to the cave?
What's the point? He's already drinking away the Sultan's advance somewhere. Sure, you can have it.
What?
The creature's here.
Here's a little present for you. Hope to see you around. Good hunting.
I don't know who you are, Stalker, but you best run. Shit. Fuck. That was a little too close. Thought it was game over for sure.
Clear. Skybase.
You good now, bro? That's what I thought. 2 close calls in a minute. Not cool. Fucking snorks, man. You were asking about clear sky. What do you want to know?
The night back at the old bridge, you stole my scanner and gave me a hell of a headache.
That's horseshit, man. I ain't been back at the old bridge in a long... So fast, man! Shit! I'm just a guide. I was only showing the way, all right?
Yeah? To monolithians.
It was a run-of-the-mill job where the customer's kind of shady, all obsessed with a monolith and shit. But I'm not in the business of killing stalkers.
But you are in the business with Faust.
Ain't that bad. Maybe a couple of screws loose, but here in the zone, don't exactly make him unique. Although, That whole blind thing, I think it's a crock of shit.
That's a pretty stupid take. Any
Oh
others?
yeah, lots. You, patch me up and I'll share everything.
Stop pretending and get out.
Sure. Ask away. I'll tell you whatever you want, then I'm out of here. I'm fucking done. Finita la comedia. Fucking swamps, man. I gotta deal with some bullshit every single time.
How do I get to Clear Sky?
I saved your life once, and now I just might save it again. Don't go there. Steer clear of that place.
I should have shot you after all.
Fine. If you want to die, be my guest. Here's a map. Professor Kalinchab set up some defenses when you left Clear Sky. You can't get through without this map. There are beacons on the map. You have to calibrate 4 of them to your signal. Then, you can get through the ruins of the swamps and into Clear Sky. Any other questions?
How do those beacons work?
Professor Kalinchab mentioned something about them affecting the controlled anomalous psi field there on the Clear Sky base. But I never got into that stuff, even though I used to hang out with those Clear Sky scientists. The point is, you can't get to Clear Sky without the map, and you have to recalibrate the beacons.
Who is this Kalancha guy?
A scientist. Very smart guy. He was at Clear Sky too. He knew things were going south. He's the one who gave me the map, told me all about the beacons. And then he took off without even saying goodbye. I guess he just couldn't stick around that base anymore. Whatever Faust is doing there, at Clear Sky, it's like robbing a grave.
So what happened at the Clear Sky base?
We went to the center of the zone, to S.T.A.L.K.E.R. And I was the only one who made it back.
Yes.
Then you know there are some things you just can't fix.
All right. You're free to go.
I wouldn't go anywhere near that place if I were you. But I get the feeling you ain't gonna listen. I met a guy once who was as stubborn as you. He had a big-ass scar across his whole face, and crazy eyes, just like yours. How does the zone even find guys like you? I ain't gonna wish you luck. You don't need it. So I, hope we never meet again.
the stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Torn apart by dogs. Killed. Missing. Pripyat. Killed. Dead. Wild Island. Missing. Alive. No information. Shot by loners. Died in an anomaly. Found with a stone around his neck. Thrown off a cliff. Torn apart by dogs. Operation Monolith. Hanged. Alive but lost. Wait just a second, Skiff. The scanner is yours. I need to say our goodbyes. Farewell to our great past. Enemies, yes, but united by faith in one idea. For your kind, it was the Wish Granter. For us, the Monolith. It spoke in many tongues, but everyone heard only what they wanted to hear. Repentance. Forgiveness. Not a chance. After a decade of silence, only hatred remains. The Monolith has abandoned us to make us understand. Being alive does not mean to be happy. Nothing else matters.
Skiff, come in. If you're heading to Circa, stop by the ranger station. We need to talk to you.
We?
Scar and I, we have news. It's very important. I see a loner. He's got some kind of weird device on his back. That loner's a little on the weird side himself. Come on in, Skiff. We've been waiting for you.
You know what makes a stalker a stalker? Curiosity. I told you he'd come.
You told me a lot, and left out even more. Thank you for coming, Skiff.
What did you want to talk about?
I found out that the Ward moved the Wish Granter from the CNPP to Circa.
The Monolith.
That toy is way too dangerous, even for Dallin. Especially for Dallin. The zone itself could suffer for it. And then the dark would eclipse whatever light still remains here.
I've seen fast. You mentioned the Wish Granter as well before he disappeared.
So he's in on it too. The past will never let us go, will it?
The Strider wants to know what Faust is up to. I want to get to the bottom of the whole scanner business. But what's in it for you?
See, Strider doesn't trust me either. But like I told you before, I just like helping people. The zone represents the delicate balance between the dark and the light in all of us. The monolith disrupted that balance once, and it will do so again. Besides, anything that hurts the ward is fine by me. We all do what needs to be done, and we risk our lives for what we believe in. That's the only way, Skiff. Otherwise, we're no better than zombies.
Do you think Faust is planning something that involves Circa?
If you put 2 and 2 together, you'll probably get 4, even in the zone.
If the monolith really is at Circa, like S.T.A.L.K.E.R says, then Faust is doing all of this for one reason. To get inside the Institute.
Dullen is hell-bent on making a scientific breakthrough, by any means necessary. If the Wish Granter is activated again...
No. I won't allow that to happen.
So what do you want from me?
I see you found what you were looking for, and you're going to find even more, in the darkest part of the zone, built from the brightest of intentions.
The scanner is your chance to get into Circa. Then, you'll be able to find out if that damn machine is really there. I'll get my squad together and head for the Institute. We need your help, Skiff. Noontide... No. The entire zone is in danger.
Sometimes bad people make good choices. I trust you to make the right one.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R, we've got wardens here. A lot of them.
Korshunov knows what he's doing, I'll give him that. Would you welcome our guests, Skiff? Strider and I need some time to get off the stage.
What about your men?
Skiff will lend them a hand.
I'd expect nothing less from you. But the hard part,
Stand aside. This is a restricted strategic facility. Unauthorized entry is prohibited.
I have an appointment with Dr. Dahlin. I brought the scanner.
You must be Skiff. Head to the internal checkpoint. They'll direct you from there.
Warning. Science Group 2104 has finished its shift and is departing. The arrival of the next group is on hold until the current protocol is lifted.
Colonel, a loner is here with the scanner. Initiating guest protocol. Go ahead. They're waiting for you inside.
Is that him? Give it to me. We need to run compatibility tests. Check everything is all right. Oh, yes. Of course. You must be tired. Oh, here. Here's the key to my room. I'm sleeping in my study either way. Don't worry about your reward. You'll get it. In fact, someone would like to talk to you as soon as we've completed all the necessary tests. Have some rest, and get yourself cleaned up. My colleagues promised me a surprise for my birthday. I wish I knew what it was. Guess you'll have to tell me. Enjoy it! Come on! Really? Thank you.
There. Walk through the metal detector.
Warning. Associate Professor Hadwish and Laboratory Assistant Smitchcon.
All right, you can come in. Follow the protocol and stay out of trouble.
Have a nice day. Warning.
Damn, now I'm going to end up with a migraine again, and I've got reports to fill out. It's about time they cleared everyone out of here.
Identity confirmed. Greetings, guest. Welcome to S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the gateway to the future. The Institute's primary and most important purpose is to halt the expansion of the Chornobyl underwater area. In addition to our primary goal, we're also developing a wide range of innovative technologies that will usher humanity into a new era.
Skiff, come in. Are you there yet? See if you can get to the labs and find out about the monolith. I'm counting on you, Stalker.
They've got some serious security here, Strider.
I know. That's why it was crucial for you to get there. My men outside are looking for a way in. The monolith is an evil no one should ever exploit. Please, help us.
anomalous energy. History will remember our names. That's all. You can get back to work now. And here's the man who made this breakthrough possible. Come here. Please. I'd like to talk to you. I hope you had a good night's sleep, Skiff. We're on the brink of the most important event in human history. And I want you to be there to witness it up close. After all, if you hadn't brought us the Alpha artifact, our artifact farm would still be looking for the key to the generators.
The generators? What are those?
The zone doesn't just exist on its own. It possesses a center, a source. This source is located within the generators, an installation to the north of the CNPP. There's no way for us to get there, physically at least. However, we can establish a remote connection to the generators. That's where the Alpha comes into play. We can solve the energy crisis, reach the outer limits of the solar system, expand our horizons in the study of physics. Your discovery is going to change the world, Skiff.
Confinement breach detected in the cryptobiology lab. Initiating Aegis protocol in Sector C. Please remain calm and have a nice day.
Damn! Aegis means an uncontrolled anomalous exposure. That means a shutdown for all labs. How are we supposed to test the Alpha now? Wait for a special dispensation from the Colonel? How long will it take? Even with all their gadgets, the Ward can only handle anomalous phenomena in controlled lab environments. Against something like this, we're talking days, at least.
At this rate, I'm gonna get bed sores from your penthouse couch. Maybe I can speed this up. Remember, the things I've seen in the zone were just as baffling and uncontrollable.
Are you suggesting we skip protocol and go full stalker on this? It could work. Look for Dr. Krivenko. He's probably at the ARL now. The cryptobiology lab is his domain. He'll point you in the right direction. But remember, this anomalous exposure isn't your typical zone activity. Our emission protection system has never failed us before.
Attention. Due to Aegis protocol initiation.
How are we supposed to run the experiment if solved?
A stalker? They are kicking scientists out and letting us stalk them.
I need two in the courtyard. Over.
I ran into Leshki today. I thought you never left the office.
Attention. Anomaly research laboratory staff, please proceed to evacuation. Leave your workstations within 5 minutes and proceed to the rally point. Make sure to arrive on time.
Skiff, isn't it? I think we met at Icarus before.
Krivenko? I didn't know you were a big wheel around here.
I'm in charge of the Joint Cryptobiology and Psi-Medicine Laboratory. Actually, I don't usually venture out of S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but occasionally a special project demands some fieldwork. Follow me. A stalker at the Institute. That's a new one. Do you know an anomaly has cropped up in cryptobiology? No. My colleagues over at ARL reviewed the footage, and they think it might be a spatial anomaly.
How often does this kind of emergency happen here?
Hardly ever. Our security protocols cover every scenario, so everything is always under control, especially when it comes to special projects.
All right, I'll go see what you've got there.
Here, take my gun. Korshunov issued these to all the lab managers, but I never thought anyone would actually need them. Professor Herman once mentioned that anomalies like this one always have an entrance and an exit. The cause of its sudden manifestation must lie on the other side. Due to the Aegis protocol, the regular entrances to my lab are sealed. The only way in is through the ventilation system. You'll find the engineering entrance outside, near the ARL building. Please be careful around the specimens of local fauna in the lab. They are quite valuable to our research.
A stalker? Why the hell for them? Well, they get all these wardens down here, then all staff have to evacuate. Now there's a stalker poking around. This is a research facility, not an amusement park.
Something's not right. I know you're here somewhere.
Attention. Preparing to initiate the Guardian program. The main purpose is to train the participant to face any dangers in the zone. You're about to go through a series of challenges based on real combat experience.
Ugh.